Hi Rifters, what's up? I'm about to show you a video where I'm playing Dirt 2, but before that, I wanted to clear up a little issue that has been popping up a couple times in previous videos regarding Vireio and actually seeing 3D. So some people have claimed that I'm not seeing 3D at all, which is awesome. They're telling me what my eyesight is. But anyway, I just want to kind of explain what's going on here. And I have an image, a visual aid to kind of help me out. So basically, uh, as opposed to games like TF2 and the Torque 3D Rift Valley and other games that are made from the ground up for VR that have two cameras in game that are giving you two different viewpoints of the scene, in Vireio, it's a retrofit. It's an open source hack of existing games. So it's not really able to do that exactly. It's giving you kind of an offset. Uh, and so what you see, like in this Portal 2 still, is that I made two circles kind of giving you an idea of what each eye is looking at, and a red dot that represents the center of each eye's vision. So you can see if you look at the image inside the circle that it's offset, even though each image pretty much looks almost identical for the most part. What this results in is a sense of 3D for far away objects, for distant objects, because that slight offset is roughly similar to what you're going to see with your left and right eye anyway. So far away stuff like the big cliffs in Dear Esther, the horizon like the ocean in Dear Esther, the big drops in Portal 2, things that are far away in Mirror's Edge like the buildings, you have a very good sense of 3D in those. Things that are really up close like the portal gun, the sense of 3D is pretty much not there. It's just kind of flat, I suppose. Um, so I mean, you definitely notice a significant difference when you're playing something like TF2 that has two cameras in game looking at different scenes. So I do want to point that out, that hey, you do see some 3D there. It's more profound definitely for far away objects because you're having an offset instead of two different cameras in the game. But it is what it is, and the community is working on different ways to calibrate Vireio in order to get the maximized stereoscopic 3D experience out of it. But again, these are games that are not designed for VR. They're retrofitted, so you're not going to get the 100% VR experience out of them. Not yet, anyway. We're not yet there. So hopefully that clears that up. As far as claims that I'm not seeing any 3D at all and I'm somehow just making up what I see. All right, so on with the video. Dirt 2. All right, Rifters. Hey, how's it going? Cymatic Bruce here, and I am going to attempt Dirt 2. Dirt 2 is a game that has a very poor rating in the Vireio information files. It is basically a racing game. It has stereoscopic 3D enabled, but I believe there's no head tracking involved. I think it's only the 3D. So we're gonna check that out and see how that rolls. I'm not gonna sign in. That's fine. Installing this game took forever because it's a Windows game for Windows Live or something like that, whatever that is. Can't stand those. So yeah, so I'm gonna go check this out, see how this is, and check it out. Boy. Alright, so what I have is this intro, and it's alright, that's crazy. The motion's happening so fast, I can't really tell what's going on half the time. There's some motion blur going on, so there's some things I could tell. Travis Pastrana, oh my god! no head tracking, so it's weird. I'm just kind of on the ride, and there are all these cuts. Some of them is cool when it has a master shot like that. It's cool, but then other stuff is like just crazy, just flashing everywhere and like zooming in, zooming out, stuff in your face. It's yeah, not really 3D. It's just looking at a TV like real close, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah. Unable to skip the intro, but alright, here we go. Dirt 2. Alright, here we go. Oh, what's up, Travis?
Soak in the atmosphere, man. That race was intense.
Was it?
Anyway, you've seen firsthand how Ken does it, but now it's time for you to show us what you can do.
Okay.
To do that, you're gonna need a ride of your own. So here it is, dude. A Subaru Impreza STI. But hey,
geez.
this isn't a normal Subaru.
Okay, I can't move my head during these kind of cutscenes because as soon as my brain gets information that conflicts with what I'm doing, how I'm moving, not good. Dizzy.
But hey, a home's a home, right?
Alright, excellent.
Oh, I nearly forgot. You need to fill in your personal details before you can race.
Thanks.
Something to do with insurance or safety regulations.
Thanks, Travis.
Don't worry about it. Just fill it in and we can get started.
Alright, will do, dude. I can't see a thing. I'm so blind. Oh, goodness. Bruce. Yes, that's my name. Surname. Cymatic. Let's go. Done. Nickname, my friends call me BJ.
Hey BJ, here's your map. And
nice.
All the locations for any upcoming events. You'll gain race experience when completing events and throwdowns.
You know what? More games should do that. That's kind of cool.
Who will get you invites to new locations and events.
Alright.
Ken's arranged a newcomers event for you in London. It's a perfect place to try your new ride. So
yeah.
Make sure your passport's in order and show England what
Oh
you're made
man,
of.
looks like I'm about to edit some of this stuff out.
I almost forgot.
A lot of
the
talking.
Event in London is a rallycross race.
Okay.
I better tell you what they are. Put simply, they're a multi-car
and raced on short slight tracks. Camera motion going on. I'm not sure all that.
Half asphalt. The rest is pretty straightforward. To win, just do the laps and cross the finish
line
in first place.
As long as I don't move, it's okay.
Here's a cool little thing you might want to check out.
Motion's too fast. It's just a blur of crap and brightness.
The harder you make it, the more cash you'll earn.
And all of a sudden,
Pick
here I
whatever
am.
you want. Let's get out there.
Casual. Let's go.
Here's your vehicle selection screen. This will be where you choose your ride for the upcoming event.
Yeah. So far,
Subaru at the moment, so unless
intro
you're gonna race on foot, you better pick that one.
Not that awesome of an experience. All this fancy zooming. Let's race. Alright, I'm just gonna take it off until the race starts. Basically, is what's gonna happen there. It's everywhere. It's all over the place. Alright, we gotta lower the volume on this. Here we go. In London, Bruce Cymatic is. I'm the one to watch, evidently. Here we go. Okay, now time to put this on. Alright, I'm in third person, I'm behind the car, there's no head tracking whatsoever, and I'm not good at this game, obviously, but this view is not helping. Let's see. Okay, I press the view button, that backs me up a little bit, this is a little better, however, it still does not feel good at all. Oh, God, dude.
Being posted on the internet.
Dude, that did not feel well at all. That floatingness of the camera that's going on, that's not cool. Alright, let's restart the race. Let's try a different view. Can I change the view before the race starts? Yes, I can. Alright, I'm now inside. And see how this feels from the inside here. Alright. It's even harder to see what the hell's going on. And again, the lack of head tracking is major lag there. I mean, they definitely have the stereoscopic 3D. 3D's not bad. Probably stand to do a little tweaking here. But yeah, without the head tracking, this is just sickville. I'm already not feeling too well. So I guess this is why it's rated a poor experience in the Vireio documentation. Um, yeah, without that head tracking in there, and I think to actually view the inside, like it's a right analog stick to look right, left, up, and down, look around. So basically, the mouse does absolutely nothing in this game. This was a port of an Xbox game, for the most part, and uh, from what I've read on forums and looking for different things, seems like Codemasters is not too concerned about their PC audience. So there's no mouse steering option, and I didn't find any kind of reliable way to actually make a mouse steering happen. So, or to assign the mouse to the look, so at least I'll be able to look around the cockpit a little bit and get some head tracking that way. But yeah, even with that short time, both views not feeling too well. Just the TV on your face mode with no head tracking on the Rift is not good for me during gameplay. That does not work. I can watch movies that way, like I've done the kind of stereoscopic, like the side-by-side 3D movies, and watch them on the Rift and just hang out, and chill and hang back. And that's cool, and that's no problem. I've watched a whole movie that way actually in 2 hours. That was fun. But yeah, doing gameplay, moving at high speed, and all this jarring stuff, and you're in a car and you're drifting and sliding and crashing and stuff. Not the experience for me. Someone else might try this and totally dig it and want to be on the hood or something like that. But yeah, that is not for me, man. I'm gonna have to chill for a while. I'm gonna get some ginger ale and then kind of walk this off and come back and do something else. So there you have it. Dirt 2, poor experience. This is probably one of the first major negative experiences I've had in the Rift. It really goes to show, no matter how great the hardware is, which this hardware is fantastic, you got to have the software experience to back it up and take advantage of the strengths of what's being offered. And this is a software experience that it's not really taking advantage of what the Rift is capable of, and it shows. It's not that great. So I'm going to be looking for some more sim type stuff, some flight sims and other things. Hopefully find something that can work some compatibility, and I know a lot of people have been asking about driving and flying and how that is. So as soon as I find something that fits that bill, I'm gonna put a video up. So thank you for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the support. Until the next VR experiment.